That other video is almost half an hour, so it's better to split this into parts. Although that one's fucking long. I'm not gonna really divide it because I don't really find a place to cut. I'm not sure I'm gonna find a place to cut there. Sure, I paused for a long time, but it would just be an awkward beginning. Anyway, guys, Fantastic Four. I like Josh Trank. I liked Chronicle. I thought he did a good job with it, and I am hopeful that it has Simon Kinberg on the script, and I really like the script for Days of Future Past, which is one of my favorite movies of 2014. I really think it could work, but I have no idea, so we can just wait. Masterminds is a comedy coming out with Zach Galifianakis and Kristen Wiig. I'm kind of mixed on that, because it could end up being another stupid screwball comedy, but of course you do also have the guy who made Napoleon Dynamite. I have not seen that movie. I heard it's pretty good, has a good following, but I'm still skeptical on that, because comedy is something that just sucks now. It's just a joke in of itself. I just can't really see his movies. I can't really see these kinds of movies, because I find myself struggling. I have to wait till the reviews come out, because I think the reviews are the only way I can ever see a comedy like this. Because to be honest, the reviews for all these other comedies are right, because I hate Paul Blart Cop 2. It was not funny. It was just so fucking bad. It came out of nowhere, too. 6 years after the first one. Okay. We didn't give a shit. We don't even remember the first one. God damn. There's just nothing I found important here. There's also this movie called The Visit, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. It's his return to independent films. This could be something that could prove that he has staying power, but also this could end up being another shit project from him. It's supposed to be a horror comedy, and I'm thinking, go to work. I hate After Earth. We all hate The Last Airbender. I love The Sixth Sense. I liked Unbreakable. I haven't seen all the signs, but from what I saw, there is a good atmosphere, but some of the performances are laughable, and I just didn't really... It pulled me in, but I gotta watch the entire movie in order to really give a true opinion on it and give a real opinion on it. But overall, he's such a bad director now. He's a joke. Shyamalan Ding Dong. Go fuck yourself. You raped my fucking childhood, you fucker. There's also the follow-up to The Maze Runner. I did not see the first one. And yeah, it's not really all I'm excited for. I've not seen Hotel Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania 2 could be promising, but still can end up being just another stupid animated sequel that doesn't really have much to it. You know? You get what I'm saying. And guys, I just don't like Adam Sandler. I just don't like much of the Happy Madison crew because they're just not funny anymore. They're not relevant. I just can't stand them. Their movies all the time, they're a pain in the ass. There's also this thing called Black Mass with Johnny Depp. I saw the trailer. It could be promising, but it could also be but I think it could, unfortunately, be another failure because Depp's career hasn't been doing good for him. After The Lone Ranger failed, it's been downhill for him. I heard Transcendence was bad, and I didn't want to see it for that reason. I do not want to see a bad movie, really, because I don't want to insult myself. Because I already saw the Paul Blart Cop 2, I felt incredibly insulted. But I'm hopeful on that. There's one movie I'm also looking forward to, The Walk. The Walk is this new biopic from Robert Zemeckis, and I love Robert Zemeckis. I think he's a great director. I love Back to the Future. I love Forrest Gump. I liked Castaway. I gotta watch that again because I don't remember a lot of it. I also am a fan of... Was there anything else that you made that I'm a fan of? Well, maybe the sequels to Back to the Future, but maybe not. But I really like the director. I think he's a great director. And The Walk is a biopic based on this guy called Philippe Petit. And he walked between the Twin Towers in the 1970s. And this is portrayed by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I love the teaser. There are times where I couldn't stop watching it because it really pulled me in. I thought it could work. There were some beautiful shots in the trailer, but also I just really think it could be good. This could be a good biopic because hey, it's Zemeckis. And also, I saw most of Flight. Unfortunately, it was taken off Netflix before I could finish it. But for what I saw, he can still make live-action movies. And to be honest, he still is relevant in this decade. So, I'll give him a shot. Why not? I saw the trailer for Pan. Pan looks beautiful at the visuals. But also, it's an update on a classic, iconic character, Peter Pan. Now, there was a live-action version of Peter Pan that was made, and it got good reviews. I did not see it, guys. But, Joe Wright made this, and he has received praise for movies. I mean, Pride and Prejudice, and Atonement. And that really gives some people hope. And to be honest, it looks beautiful, and it could be good. It could almost be some kind of surprise. Not, maybe not, but it looks good. The visuals look great. This could end up being a good modern update on the story and on the character. But who knows? There's also the Peanuts movie. We all grew up with Charlie Brown and Snoopy and all the entire Peanuts gang for years. We've always watched TV specials every year. And it'd be nice to see a movie. Now, this is done with like 3D animation, but it looks pretty cool. It looks really nice. And the trailers, there's some hopeful that it could recapture the charm of the original characters and the original comic strips by Charles M. Schultz. Also, this has some of his family working on it. Descendants, I believe that is. Yeah, Descendants. Yeah, so his descendants are working on the film, and they are co-writing it, and some people are involved, and there's some pretty talented people. Paul Feig's also co-producing it, so this is leaving me hopeful, and I think it could work. Yeah. Also, Mockingjay Part 2. I saw the first Hunger Games. I like it, but unfortunately, it's not that great of a movie, mostly because the shaky cam and the action sequences was terrible and kind of ruined it, but I did like the film. I have not finished All Catching Fire, and unfortunately, I did skip to Mockingjay Part 1 because it was about to be taken off because it was a rental, and I didn't really want to rent it again. I really wanted to rent that again, so it's better just to watch it and get it over with. So that was better for me, I guess. Well, not better for me, but yeah, whatever. Save money. It was not very good. I thought it was enjoyable, but still not very necessary. You only watch it once, and that's it. Just throw it out the window and never speak of it again. This could be a great finale to the trilogy. And I thought they did a good job avoiding all these trends in the YA genre until they split these movies into two. So why would you split the last book into two? You're adapting to these trends. Hopefully, but you did do it better than some movies from what I've heard. But still, don't do that. Please, it's so bad of an idea. The book's not even that long. What the fuck? Still hopeful that Francis Lawrence could still offer a great conclusion to this trilogy. We're all excited. There's also The Good Dinosaur, another Pixar movie. This has had some problems with production, but I'm still hopeful it could work, because, Pixar, they haven't really failed me, except Cars 2. They overall have left me satisfied, or even truly impacted me, like made me truly love their films. But, that's not much of a thing now these days. I still like most of their films, but they're just not as great, which is sad. There's also The Martian, the new film from Ridley Scott. I am incredibly excited to see that because it's written by Drew Goddard, who created the series Daredevil, and he's a really talented person. I love Ridley Scott. I love Gladiator, Alien, Blade Runner. He's a great visual director, but I just love him as a director. Sure, he's had some woes, and I heard Prometheus wasn't all that great, but I still love him. And I'm really excited because of the cast involved. This is worthwhile. For me. There's also this movie from Ron Howard, In the Heart of the Sea, which actually tells the true story of Moby Dick, the real story behind it. And Chris Hemsworth in it, and I like the trailer. The visuals were beautiful, and Ron Howard's a great director. I love Apollo 13. I really like that guy. I think he's a good director. Actually, I haven't seen a lot of his movies, but I do love Apollo 13. He can really handle big-budget, special effects-driven movies. And this could work. This could tell a thrilling story, great actors, great storytelling. This could be something worthwhile watching. And this is coming out in December. So this could be good. This would be a great holiday season. Also, there's Star Wars Episode 7, guys. I know I should have said this for last, but guys, this is coming out a week after that movie, and I love Star Wars. I did not really like the prequels. I did like Episode 3. That was actually a surprising thing for me. I did like Episode 3. Still, there were problems with it. I may die of a broken heart. That was so fucking stupid. But other than that, there wasn't any real problem. I didn't like the prequels, but I love the original trilogy. Return of the Jedi has some problems. The Ewoks, it's a little too cartoonish, but other than that, I love the Star Wars movies. They are masterpieces. They have set standards for sci-fi movies, and they are really part of pop culture. Without them, sci-fi wouldn't be as big as it is now. So, to be honest, why not see it? J.J. Abrams is a Star Wars fan. He's directing it, co-writing it. You got most of the original cast back: Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill. You even got the guys who voiced R2-D2, and the guy who played C-3PO back. Seriously, how can you not be excited? The trailers were fantastic. Holy motherfucking shit, hallelujah. You also got John Williams back, writing the score. Seriously, how could you not be excited to see that? I also am excited for some of the anthology movies. I knew about, there is a Rogue One, which I'm hopeful of. There's also another one where Josh Trank was supposed to direct, but unfortunately he left, which is very sad, but I am hopeful it could work. And they're also the start of a new trilogy. I mean, episodes 8 and 9. 8 is going to be directed and written by Rian Johnson, who has received praise in the sci-fi genre for his work. He also received praise for his work on Breaking Bad. I've seen only a few of his episodes that he directed. Fly, which I thought was pretty good for what it was, but still, it's a bottle episode. And he's also writing direct, and he did make Looper, which I heard was really good, so it's leaving me hopeful of what he can do, but of course, I guess he is kind of a Star Wars guy. There's a lot of people who are. I mean, Steven Spielberg, Josh Whedon. I heard there's a controversy going around between him and Marvel. I don't know what it was. I'm not up to date with news. I'm not really into that shit. There's also this movie called Joy, which is the new film from David O. Russell. I love this guy. I really liked Three Kings. I love Civil Alliance Playbook, and I really liked American Hustle. I think he's a really good director, and he's making this. It's also a biopic. Stars Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, and Robert De Niro. It's also co-written by him. And how can you not be excited? I love this guy as a director. He's he's a guy who makes the comedy genre good again. I really like that shit. I do. Anyways, guys, that is all the movies that I'm really looking forward to that are coming out this year. I also have shared some that I have seen and share my thoughts on them. But I also want to tell you guys. Oh, hey, that's if you have one more share. There's actually this one called It Follows. You know what I mean? You know that horror movie? Small independent horror movie. I actually thought it was really good. It's refreshing to see a horror movie like that because... Shit. How long have I been talking? Oh, that's right, almost 12 minutes. Probably like more than half an hour. But this is a good movie. It was a pretty good movie for what it is. It's a low budget movie. There's no real jump scares, so at least it tries to build up tension and doesn't really fake it with a jump scare. So that at least is commitment to delivering a good horror movie. I also saw this movie called While We're Young. I'm more of a fan of independent films, especially in the comedy genre, because I find independent comedies a whole lot better and actually funny. This was written and directed by Noah Baumbach, who co-wrote Squid and the Whale, which is one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies. I really like that movie. I love The Grand Budapest Hotel. But I thought that was pretty good. There's actually, I really liked how While We're Young was kind of like how they managed, the generation thing. It's one middle-aged couple meets this 20-something couple, and they kind of hang out with them. And I like how they changed generation gap, because the 20-somethings would really be addicted to technology. That's the stereotype. However, they're more addicted to the old-fashioned stuff. Records, old TVs, old-fashioned ways of living life. That's pretty nice to see. Also, the old people, also the middle-aged people, they just treat it like normal. They adapted to the new way of life because it's been our way of life for years, and we kind of grew up with it. And they had to adapt to it because change happens. You can't prevent that. And I thought it did a good job. It's very funny. There was one scene involving a hip-hop dancing class that was just hysterical. I was losing it laughing. And that's really it, guys. I gotta get a new memory card, although I still have time left to talk. But there's nothing really else for me to talk about, because I talked about a lot of movies that I saw, and I gave you what I thought about them, movies I am looking forward to, movies I'm not looking forward to, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. Sure, it's long, so is this, but it's not as long as the first part. Seriously, you really gotta think that. You might just watch it if you ever wanna, yeah. But we've all seen longer videos on YouTube. Anyways, guys, comment below. What movies are you looking forward to? What movies are you not looking forward to? Which ones have you seen? Which ones did you like? Which ones did you not like? Comment below, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.